Alhamdulillahi Rabbil Alameen wa salatu wa salam ala Rasulillah. My dear brothers, my dear sisters, wallahi, I fear the world that we're living in at the moment now. It just seems that it's falling apart, subhanAllah. Where is the fear of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala? And now I'm talking to you Muslims. Yes, I'm not talking to the rest of the world, I'm talking to you, O Muslim. Just to think about how you're living your life. For an individual that was created to worship Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, where are you now? It just seems like social media has absolutely teared our iman apart. Sitting there and talking to individuals and seeing what is happening in their lives and their families' lives, subhanAllah, your hair would go grey. Honestly, it just seems that all we want to do is pick up. All we want to do is talk about sex. All we want to do is go out and have fun and don't worry about the laws of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. This is wrong. People meeting up, people going out. SubhanAllah, just yesterday, 2 or 3 different individuals came up to me and telling me about how they're seeing couples, regardless whether they're married or not, in public, that are kissing and whatnot, subhanAllah. Where is the fear of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala? Oh brother, don't you have shame? Don't you fear Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala? Don't you have jealousy over your wife? Or is it all about fun? Is it all about just, going out there and doing whatever you want? And then when the individuals went and spoke to these couples and told them to fear Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala in a nice way, they want to get defensive and start swearing and all this sort of things. Subhanallah, what is going on with our qawm? What is going on with our people, with our ummah, subhanallah? And then we turn around and say, look what's happening to us. Look what's going on to us. Look how the people are oppressing us. Wallahi, we are oppressing ourselves, my dear brothers and sisters in Islam. Just once the Prophet ﷺ saw a young man looking at a young girl. And then the Prophet ﷺ took the head of this young boy and moved it so he wouldn't look at that girl anymore. And he said, I saw a young man and a young woman and I did not trust that the shaitan would not tempt them. So what about what's happening on social media? How many people are engaged in talk that is haram? When are we going to wake up to ourselves, subhanallah? Honestly, families are falling apart. All you're hearing about are couples getting married and then divorced. Within a year's time, within 6 months' time. People are just falling apart, families are falling apart, people becoming alcoholics, drug addicts. Why? Because of ourselves. Don't sit there and blame Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. This is from our own hands. So my dear brothers and sisters in Islam, wallahi, we have to come back and just think, and I want each and every one of you to think about what you're doing. Are you committing haram? Are you doing any element that is haram? If you are, then stop it, because whatever is happening within our ummah is affecting the whole ummah, subhanallah. We sit there and we say our women are getting raped, our children are dying, look at the bombs that are being hit on us overseas. But look at the bombs within, look at what we're doing to ourselves. Wallahi, we need to wake up, my dear brothers and sisters in Islam. Wallahi, the day of judgment is coming soon. And you have to think about it. How long are you going to live, subhanallah? And imagine dying upon a sin and then being resurrected and facing Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And you having to say, oh Allah, I didn't fear you. Because so many comments and so many Facebook posts and so many posts on social media that are reminding you of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. It's so shameful that you see niqabi women or girls that look religious and brothers that look religious, and they're liking and sharing religious comments, but then again behind the doors, what are they doing? They're committing haram. It doesn't make sense, subhanallah. We need to wake up to ourselves, my dear brothers and sisters. Wallahi, I love you all for the sake of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. We need to come back to this deen. If you're looking for a spouse on social media, yes, I just say to you, just be careful, because you don't know what's on the other side of the screen or the phone, subhanallah. The person that is typing, what's in their heart? You're sitting there saying, I need to get to know this individual. It is incorrect. Do things the right way. Wallahi, do things the right way, subhanallah. You're falling in love with an individual that you don't even know. And once you get to meet them, and after that romantic time has gone, that 1 month, 2 months or whatever, the honeymoon period has gone, what ends up happening? You find out what kind of person that individual is. And I'm just talking here in general, not everyone's bad. But you need to do things in a right way. There's things that you need to do Islamically, and you can't just follow the sha'ab and do whatever you want. I ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to protect this ummah and to bring us back to the path of Islam so that we can follow Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. أقول قولي هذا واستغفر الله والسلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته.